Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today we'll be talking about this week's news in the Electroatom project, all the achievements that have been made. Thank you for following us and welcome to today's edition. Watch this video to learn more about Atom's company, all the actions, everything that was done during this week, all the achievements, the partnerships that were signed, as well as the agreements we managed to conclude with several people. Please stay tuned until the end of this video. Now we can get started. Let's start the news with the race for partners, which continues to lead. At the top, Côte d'Ivoire comes in with Sorov, who managed to raise about $67,000. Let's move on to the second, which is Burkina Faso with Ousmane Zongo and his team, who were able to collect about $61,900. And in third place comes Vietnam, Tuan Lan Van with $57,000. So we would like to congratulate our leaders and let them know that we encourage them. Keep up the momentum, don't give up, build your teams and continue to increase your chances of being the winners. Let me remind you that a car will be awarded to the winning team, Shanghai Unique. So hurry up to make sure you're at the top of this opportunity. Now let's take a moment to discuss the search for new representatives in Gabon, Togo, and additionally in Benin. We are looking for new representatives who will represent the Electroatom project in these different countries. We would therefore like to announce on air that we are looking for new representatives. Anyone interested in Togo, Benin or Gabon who would like to take on this role, please contact us. So please submit your application and we will review your file to see if you meet the standards and have everything required to take on this position. Let's not forget that we are also in the process of restructuring to allow everyone, all of our investors, to have more detailed information about the project. Now, let's talk about the new stage of Tribel technology. Watch this video with Victor Tunov, who will give you information directly from our factory, from the Technology Transformation Center, and our power plant. Watch this video to learn a bit about the progress of the project and the advancement of these technologies. Now over to Victor Tunov.
Hello dear investors and partners of the Electroatom project. And today, we are once again in the workshop of Tribel technology, where several changes and innovations have taken place. Friends, as always, we will start with our most current topic, the automation of our power plant. A contract has been signed with the company that will carry out our automation, and they are now waiting for a down payment. So friends, let's move a little further ahead. I'll tell you what else we want to accomplish at Tribel technology. And this block that we removed, the restoration block, will finally be useful to us. You can see it here, right? From now on, it will be an ordinary cyclone. It will help us in our future work. What else are we going to do here? Right here, we are going to install a sandblasting booth. And over here, we will set up a painting booth, a polymer painting booth, or rather, a painting and polymerization booth. Now, you might wonder, why do we need all of this? We need it to properly apply a high-quality wear-resistant coating. As many of you may already be aware, or perhaps some of you are hearing this for the very first time, Tribel Technology has developed a groundbreaking technology that is currently fully operational and in active use. Yes, it is a specialized polymer anti-wear coating that we are going to apply to each individual part, as well as all the various components of our compressor, so that it can last for a substantially more extended period of time and not wear out at all. That is exactly why we are going to install a highly specialized and compact processing unit right here. As you can clearly see, our industrial furnace is already here as well. We are also going to modernize it a bit, and from now on it will serve for the benefit of Tribel technology. Our mini power plant is also being improved. What exactly are we trying to do here? We want the system to operate not from the compressor side, but directly from the turbine instead. Now I'm going to show you this turbine, my friends. Look, this is an ordinary turbine. Here it is, just an ordinary turbine. And we want it to operate precisely thanks to this turbine. They work exactly in the following way. If we send air into this specific spot right here, then let's turn on our, what is it called again? The airlock, yes. And let's start blowing here with the turbine. We will then see that powder slowly starts to come out here. There you go, the powder is coming out, which shouldn't be happening. Wait, what's wrong? It looks like our main feed unit isn't working properly right now. It's specifically the feeder that's not working properly. That's why we've developed a brand new feeder system, yes, a completely new model that we're actively printing right now on our printer. Here is one of these specific parts being printed. And in the very near and foreseeable future, we already plan to put it to the test, in the testing phase, yes, and then we'll see exactly how it performs in action. We are always striving to achieve a result so that our mini Tribel electric power plant can produce a high 24 volts of direct current while consuming 12 volts. And I think we're going to make it. My friends, as you can clearly see in the area behind me right now, our main collector is no longer standing there, and the entire Tribel generator system itself has also completely disappeared from its spot. This means we have removed this equipment, and it will not have any impact on the automation, because this part of the power plant is not part of the automation process. So let me remind you that the automation will concern specific units such as air injection. Yes, that's our compressor. The air treatment system, that is the dehydrator, and the air supply itself. Here is the air supply, and here we had a feeder that is currently no longer being utilized in the process. Yes, I'm talking about the entirely automated industrial process. So why did we decide to permanently remove this recovery unit, right? Because it was designed and built by ourselves? Yes. And now there are professional pieces of equipment available on the market, which we have already ordered and will be arriving very soon. It's a recovery system that is already automated, which we can operate and control with high precision from the computer, exactly as we want to do. There you go. We have now also removed the Tribel generation unit. Why did we do this? Because we are starting to develop a new unit, a new Tribel generator of 128 kilowatts. The 16 kilowatt unit, on the other hand, is completely familiar to us. Yes, we know how it works. And now, based on it, we are going to try to create a 128 kilowatt unit. This is a whole new era, a major new chapter in the development of the Electroatom project. A roadmap is already being developed, which will include all the steps, how many resources are needed, yes, what power levels are required, etc., etc. All of this will be outlined in the roadmap. This roadmap will be published on our platforms. You will all be able to consult and view it. Today's counter is coming to an end. Don't forget to subscribe to all our resources. Be sure to leave us your comments. Don't hesitate to ask any questions you have, and I will take the time to answer them in our upcoming podcasts. I read all your questions, I see them, the team tells me about them. Be sure to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and invite your friends and family to subscribe to our channels as well. In short, it helps the development of the project. Friends, see you very soon.
Now let's talk about the Electroatom project roadmap. I know that many people have questions or concerns and want to know how the project is progressing. So we have updated the roadmap, which is currently underway. Very soon, the new roadmap will be made available to everyone who is interested and wants information about the progress of our project around the world. A roadmap will be made available to you on the official website so you can access all this information. I would also like to remind you that a second roadmap will be implemented for the automation aspect as well as for the construction phase of the Electroatom project. This will allow people to get more information and to have answers to all their concerns and questions. Thank you to everyone who watched this video. Thank you to all our investors and partners around the world, whether in Asia, Africa, or elsewhere. We want to thank you for the work you do and for your investments in the Electroatom project. I would also like to remind everyone who is behind on their package payments to hurry up and do so as time is running out. Don't forget, we are counting on you to help us acquire many more patents as well as licenses. So for everyone who is behind, please make your investment package payments and allow the company to grow, but also to make an impact around the world. That's all for today with Joshua Diomba. See you next week. Goodbye.